Yo, 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 it's your boy Tj2dope, back with another banger. And today, we're about to react to the trial of Maki Zenin. If I haven't been catching up with Jujutsu Kaisen, I'm going to say spoiler alert. Not my fault if you didn't watch it, but y'all already know what happened. You know, Maki pulled up in the clan and yeah, whoever watched it, you already know what happened. So, you know what? I don't even have to tell you. Just know that shit was crazy. That was epic. That's crazy. Wasn't that like the third, fourth episode? It was the fourth episode. Like, damn. I think they're on episode 6 now. I think it's a new episode every Thursday, right? Yeah, y'all let me know in the comments. I think it's every Thursday. I thought it was Friday. But I could be right. Anyways, y'all don't got to tell me. Because I always keep up with Peak. So that last episode was pretty good. Episode 5, what happened with Yuji and that one dude, I forgot his name already. Hey, Colin Game's getting good, bro. I'm ready for part 2 of that too, man. But yeah, we're gonna get started, man.
And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta
shout out Tj2dope, the CJ's temp video.
get this off my chest real quick. Cause who was bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Come on, dog. You are a background character. You ain't even got a name.
0.5.
No, you're wrong. You are not that guy, pal. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special emergency impromptu mini troll. Yeah, not gonna lie, these is back-to-back videos that was not planned, but after what I've seen and witnessed again, I had to make another detour because good God.
You know what that means, TJ? You're hungry. You're hungry to be consistent. You're hungry to make random videos like this. Cause I didn't expect you to come out with this video too. I didn't expect this shit, but you said new year, new me, man. I have to. I mean, last time you said you had to work on your consistency. That's what I'm about to do next. And this is the crazy frame. This nigga is split in half and shit. What the fuck? But yeah, let's go ahead.
Maki Zenin, bro. Like, if you've already seen this episode of JJK, you knew this video was coming. Because this was generally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. She literally just wiped the whole bloodline off the map. So with that being said, it's trial time, baby. So y'all already know we got the evidence on deck. And we counting how many bodies got dropped at the end of this. So let's not waste no more time. Without further ado, Exhibit Z, wiping the Zenin clan off the map. Now, since this is a trial and we are reviewing a pretty massive crime, let's go ahead and get the main question out the way first. Was Maki blaming her entire clan justified? And I ain't gonna lie,
yeah.
I'm here to tell you right now, yes. 100% yes. All these sorry ass fraudulent ass niggas had to go. Just straight up, these niggas suck. Big 3 family my ass. Like, bro, on some real shit, the Zenin clan might be one of the most toxic fictional families of all time. I mean, they are competing with the big dogs of dog shit families. Like, they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Targaryen of dog.
What y'all know about the Hisamas and Tekken, boy? And then Baki. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's not even get started on Baki and shit. Who else was Ash? Well, I ain't gonna say Ash, but like a fucked up family. I forgot that one anime. I don't know, but they were so fucked up. Like they was not right in the head. Y'all let me know in the comments what I'm talking about.
Dog shit families. Like they running with the Mishimas, the Hanmas, the Targaryens, the royal family of the Fire Nation. Like these niggas were terrible. The only thing these greedy motherfuckers valued in life was status and power. Like for example, if you had low curse energy or your curse technique didn't meet up to their standard, they treated you garbage. They wouldn't even look at your ass. And oh Lord, don't even get me started on the misogyny. This motherfucker Naoya, bro had to go. This nigga is basically what would happen if Fresh and Fit did the fusion dance. They turn into this motherfucker. I mean, the stuff he was saying about women, like, good God, bro was talking crazy. And last but not—
oh yeah, they fuck with this nigga. Fresh and Fit like, yeah, we need a nigga like him.
Not least in one of the prime reasons they had to get packed up was because of her ugly ass, old ass, black-eyed daddy. This man might be in the running for one of the worst dads in anime history.
Oh yeah, Code Geass. That's the anime. Yep, that family was fucked up. I'm sorry. Code Geass had it. Code Geass was fucked up, man. The daddy boy, oh man.
Like him and her sorry ass mama both had to go. I mean, this nigga really made a whole plan to slime out his own daughters. Ogi literally hated Maki and Mai simply because he thought that his daughters were the reason he wasn't named head of the clan. I mean, the first thing Maki sees when she comes back home is her father standing over her sister's body after he beat the dog water out of her. Then he decides to cut his own daughter down in cold blood, and then he proceeds to drag both of his children's bodies through a dark hallway and throws both of them in a chamber full of curses and leaves his own children in there for dead. These niggas had to go. Every last one of them. Because these motherfuckers were generally terrible people. So when Mai told Maki to destroy it all and sacrifices herself because her literal existence was nerfing Maki because of the whole identical twin thing in JJK. This was the last day on Earth for every last person in the Zenin compound that day. Because since Mai took all the curse energy with her when she passed, it left Maki with none. And with the heavenly restriction that
I thought y'all, somebody was testing me.
That she has, she basically got a game-breaking buff and became a physical freak of nature, just like her deadbeat uncle. So the first victim of Maki's massacre was her bum-ass deadbeat dad, and she made quick work of his sorry ass. Hell, he was so scared when he felt her aura, this nigga thought Toji came back from the dead like the Undertaker. But nah, bro charged up his attack just for Maki to hit him with.
That's how you know. That's how you know Toji was that nigga. He thought for a second Maki became Toji, and like he came back from the dead. He like, oh shit, no, not him again. He put fear in these motherfuckers' hearts. That's how you know Toji that boy. Like he went against Gojo. Like you gotta also think about that too. He barely had no curse energy and shit. That nigga was tough, and that was Megami's father. That's the crazy part. You also gotta think about that. So Megami probably gonna be the truth. I'm just saying. I mean, I ain't read the manga. I know they roll ahead, but like, I might have to read that manga though. I ain't gonna lie. I heard it was pretty fire. Like the peak do not stop. It keeps
I like it, cut G.
Took the nigga's dome piece off.
That was.
Well, after she dropped off her sorry ass piece off. Kukuru
crazy.
And this is the moment where Maki turned into the bride. Cause the way she was dicing these niggas up really had me thinking I was watching the anime adaptation of Kill Bill. Now, let's set the scene. After her pops got a fresh lineup, the whole compound ended up going on lockdown, and Maki ended up getting surrounded by the Kukuru unit. A bunch of nameless Zenin clan NPCs with no curse techniques that ranks were filled up with a bunch of bald niggas and motherfuckers with butts cause that have never had a tip fade or a lineup ever in their life. But luckily for the Kukuru unit, they were surrounding the best barber in Jujutsu Society. So a bunch of them end up running at her, but she swings once and gets a quadruple kill. Then after she drops the first four, she just casually starts to walk down these niggas. Look at this one kill. She cuts both of his arms off and sliced them down the middle. And while she was mid-air, she hits his sword and it went straight into this dude's neck. So after she wiped out...
I seen that. That shit was quick and easy. Oh my God. So you killing these niggas like 0.1 second or 0.5. Like, I understand why he thought Choji came back. Because that's how fast Choji was. I said Choji. Choji, whatever. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Like,
the first wave of dudes. This one bald nigga. And I ain't gonna hold y'all. I gotta get this off my chest.
I like how you put Shaquille O'Neal after that.
Cause who was bro right here feeling like? Like, bro, look at him. He was walking up all confident, doing all this extra shit just to get dropped in 0.5 seconds. Like, come on, dog. You are a
hey, that nigga was aura farming.
You ain't even got a name. Know your role,
he was aura
nigga.
farming.
You are not that guy. Ow. So after this bald nigga lost all of his aura, Maki just continued to brutally murder everyone in sight. Nobody in that room was safe. She was styling on these niggas so hard the screen turned gray and black, just like when the bride ripped the dude's eyes out. Now, when she continued to cut everyone down.
Yeah, I heard the creator or whatnot, or whoever was in charge of Mappa. You know, the studio that creates Jujutsu Kaisen. That was kind of like the inspiration. I think it was in the manga a little bit. So they just brought it to life. It was inspiration for Kill Bill. Because when I seen that, I'm like, this gotta be some Kill Bill shit. Or something. Am I tripping? I just like Kill Bill. Now that shit was fire.
We get to one of her most brutal kills. She drops down like she's about to do a hell sweep, but she kicks this dude in the gut. And this kick was so hard, it literally made this dude's head explode. Yeah, not gonna lie, if I'm one of these dudes and I just saw one of my homies go out like that, I'm gonna be real, I'm hopping on a plane and I'm leaving Japan ASAP. Cause I'm not about to lose my life for this shit, gang. A nigga's head just exploded. You got me fucked. So after she just exploded bro's cranium, these two come in and swing, but they get instantly decapitated. Then this one tries to attack her, but she hits the limbo and gives this nigga one of the nastiest side eyes. She really looked at bro like,
"Are you serious, my brother?"
Then cuts his sword in half. And while bro was just left in disbelief, he had no time to think about his next move, cause he ended up getting split in two. Then she ends up jumping up top. And look at this brother right here. You can tell just by the look in his eyes that he done already doodled his pants. And he's regretting his entire life right now. Bro is probably in his head cursing his parents for birthing him in this family. He ends up cutting them all down and painting the wall red. And finally puts that one guy out of his misery. Then she ends up pulling off one of the sauciest sequences in anime history. She jumps down and starts sliding on the blood and boons like 10 niggas. Then while she was still sliding, one dude tries to hit her, but she ends up hitting the limbo again and ends up transitioning into a bicycle kick and snatches bro's ankles. Then the last guy in the sequence got done the dirtiest out of everyone. She slid on the blood while standing upright and pulled up in front of this dude's face. And she stared into his soul and hit him with a
8 trigrams. Get up, palm. See that? Hi. See that a fucking Nazi boy. Fucking nodded. He could. Doom. The nigga exploded. Boy. Yeah. I'm like, how you explode, nigga? What?
Hand me the black amount.
Not gonna lie, this might be one of the most disrespectful moments of all time, simply because of how nonchalant she was while doing this. She really slid on the blood and passed by both of these niggas and singled dude out specifically, just to hit him with a 1-inch punch and send him flying. Like, that is just flat out ridiculous. So she runs up to this one dude and she packs him up just like Anakin did to Count Dooku, as she cuts his hands clean off and disarms him. And while this dude was screaming in pain, his sword that ended up flying landed on top of this dude's dome. Dude wasn't even expecting it. Poor guy died because of collateral damage. So as Maki continued to cut down the last wave of Zenin NPCs, she decides to finish him off with a Devil May Cry combo. She starts to swing and chop up every nigga in the room. So when she finally stands upright, everybody else in the room drops dead. And with that, Maki just casually dropped off the entire Kukuru unit that consisted over 100+ niggas. She dropped off over
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it was about 100 something niggas. Look at all them. Even the ones on top.
100 people in that room in about 2 minutes. That's just pure wicked work right there. So after the Kukuru unit was wiped out, we move on to our next set of victims, who were known as the Hei. Now the Hei consisted of the strongest sorcerers in the Zenin clan. All these dudes were semi-grade 1 sorcerers or higher. So on paper, these niggas should not be bums. But Maki didn't give a damn who they were, cause she was here to expose these bums for the frauds that they were. So the first thing that she does is instantly speed blitz Nobuaki, the captain of the Kukuru unit. And she wasted little to no time on his sorry ass. Bro tried to lunge in to attack Maki, but she closed the distance in like 2 seconds and cuts his sword into pieces. This ripped his throat out, and the front piece of his sword that ended up getting broken off flew back and donned him in the back of the head. Not gonna lie, this has to be her most brutal kill in this whole case, because this was just flat out disgusting. She really just grabbed him by the neck and ripped out his trachea. And while dude was bleeding out gasping for air, his own sword hits the reverse and throws him in the head. Like, good God, that is just pure brutality. So next up was the old man with the mohawk. And just look at him in this frame. You know damn well his old ass didn't know what the hell was going on. Unk had no business being here. Maki was so fast she popped up in his face for a good 2 seconds. And you see his death from his POV. Maki ripped his eyes out and crushed them in front of him.
Yeah, she exposing these fat ass niggas. Hey, bro, like, what she did to these niggas wasn't supposed to happen, but like, she wasn't trying to hear or see none of that. She was out for vengeance. She wanted them to die. She wanted them to, yeah, bye, go to hell. Like, y'all know what y'all did. Y'all fucked up.
She brutally murdered a senior.
Just imagine like somebody just coming at you, grab the eyes and to the back of your skull and just crush them to this. And you out of there. Like, just did that one nigga crazy, threw that sword right back at him, just went through his cranium. Like, yo, this is crazy.
Your citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. She brutally murdered a senior citizen who probably had Alzheimer's disease. So after she took out the first two, she ends up getting hit by this gravity magic attack by this rat tail looking motherfucker. And he was trying to hold her down for this ore farmer Junichi to not do shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I'ma be 100% real with y'all. This Junichi nigga had my ass fooled, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be one of them ones. I mean, look at the nigga. He looked the part. He looking like Uvo from Hunter x Hunter.
I was gonna say that.
His brother, for Christ's sakes. I thought he was gonna be like that. But no, my disappointment was immeasurable. He hits Maki with the same move Deku hit Overhaul with. Just a massive barrage of punches that ended up manifesting into a bunch of giant fists. And it looks like this attack should have done something. Hell, the explosion the attack gave off looked like a nuke just got set off. But when the dust clears, the first person that you see is Ranta. And his little rat-tailed ass was bleeding out because he was trying to hold down Maki so Junichi could kill her. And he thinks that he is dying at peace, thinking that his boy Junichi just finished the job. So when he finally dies, you see Maki walk out of the smoke. And when she walks past him, she is carrying Junichi's head. This kid Ranta died living a false reality because his sacrifice meant nothing. Bro died just for Junichi's sorry ass to not do shit and lose every bit of aura bro had.
Yeah, he lost
so
all
after
the
the
aura.
fraudulent four got packed up,
God.
the last man standing was none other than the leader of the Zenin clan's most elite squad of bums, the misogynistic tickle monster himself, Naoya. And this wide-mouthed, lockjawed, crooked-toothed looking motherfucker probably.
Nah, he like that motherfucker off of the duo with the glasses, with the blonde. That's who he look like.
Naoya.
Am I tripping? I don't know. About him. I forgot his name, but I don't know. Yes. Yeah, this nigga. Yeah. Hey, he look just like that nigga. You can't tell me. Look. That's his fucking long lost brother. Oh,
And this wide-mouthed, lockjawed, crooked-tooth-looking motherfucker probably gave Maki the best spa day she's ever had in her life. I mean, look at this 5-star customer service. He is massaging every muscle on her body at 24 frames per second. That shit probably feels amazing. Then he got to his chiropractic bag. Nigga started to throw her in the mountains and shit, making sure her bones and joints were loose from all that tension. Cause he knew her back had to hurt from carrying this episode so damn hard. So after about a good 12 seconds when the massage was finally over, we get to the demise of Naoya. And one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. Maki ends up squatting down into the stance of a sumo wrestler. And she just stands here and waits patiently to swat this nigga like the fly that he was. So while Naoya was running to use his finishing move, Maki basically figured out how his technique works and downloaded his movements and read him like a book. She turns around and stares into this nigga's.
bro, this shit was sick. This shit was so sick that I replayed this shit about 4 times. Boy, look at her.
So, fist cocked back and loaded, and you can see it in Naoya's face. Bro is looking like the 2 dudes from the last video that were in the same exact situation. And he was probably thinking the same thing they were in his last moments.
Damn, he really about to rock my shit.
Gotta get that shit from every angle, boy.
Fatality.
And with his face caved in and skull shattered, the strongest misogynist in history was cooked. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the final on-screen victim of the Zenin clan massacre. And it was none other than her sorry-ass mama. And the way she killed her was actually very unsettling. She was basically walking around and playing hide and seek with her while calling out, "Mother," in a tone that felt like she was just trying
Yeah, that shit was dark as hell.
to talk with the intentions of killing her. She was moving like an actual serial killer. So when she finally found her, you can just see the terror on her face because her own daughter that she treated like garbage was about to take her life. And Maki didn't even hesitate to do it. She slit her throat and that was that. Ball game. Now let me give her sorry ass mama a little credit. She did make sure to send Naoya's two-faced Harvey Dent looking ass back to the lobby with the rest of the family. But with that though, every single member of the Zenin clan that was at the compound that day were dead. And Maki's mother was the last on-screen victim of the massacre. Now I say last on screen because guess what? Job's not finished. Because when Mai said destroy it all, she really meant destroy.
Yep. She got the message. Maki definitely got the motherfucking message. Let's just tell her to destroy it all. Yeah.
It all because after she massacred everybody at the compound that day, she went off and boomed every other Zenin clan member that wasn't there that day. She took every last one of these niggas off the map. You wasn't even safe if you.
Wait, she did? Wait, I didn't even see that. Why they didn't show it? Wait, I didn't know that. Okay, 6 minutes. Oh, I didn't read that. Cause it was going too fucking fast. I just thought the non-member. Wait, am I missing something? I don't know. I can't see in the tomb. So she got all the other Damn.
Boomed every every other Zenin clan member that wasn't there that day. She took every last one of these niggas off the map. You wasn't even safe if you wasn't even at the compound that day. She still found those niggas and killed them. And she completely eradicated the entire bloodline to the point where they ended up getting kicked out of the big three families and their entire family legacy was ruined. Now, last thing to complete this entire exhibit, let's estimate how many people she actually killed. Now, with the resources we got, we can make a pretty good estimate. So let's look at this family photo right here. Every person in this photo besides Naobito got killed by Maki, and that would be a total of 112. And adding her sorry ass mama, that's 113. Now let's look at everybody that was not at the compound. She killed the other 6 members of the Hay that weren't there that day, 9 members of the Akashi, and 21 other members of the Kukuru unit. So if we add in those other bodies, she dropped off 149 of these niggas. Oh my goodness! Now this is not a confirmed number, this is just my estimate, but not gonna lie, that is one wicked kill death ratio. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that is...
And she really destroyed everybody. She the only one left. See, I heard people was talking about this was like Kakashi's, wow. Well, I'm tired, y'all. Not Kakashi, Itachi. This is more like Itachi's type of ordeal. It was similar. I wouldn't say it was similar. It's different from each series. But like, she had a reason to like kill him. I say Itachi had a reason, but it wasn't his reason. It was Danzo's reason. If you know about Danzo and his doing, it's more of like Danzo's reasoning. He wanted Itachi to get rid of him, but really and truly, he didn't have to do all that. He just didn't like Uchihas. So it's like, but nobody told Maki that. Well, her sister did, but technically speaking, she was gonna do that anyways, because the dad tried to kill both of them, but Mai made the sacrifice to Maki, and it made her have that heavenly pact just to basically do this. It was just time for them to go. So like,
it's a easy pass, light work, no reaction. She really exposed how.
But I don't know. I mean, I don't mind the Itachi massacre, the Uchiha massacre, but I say this one better because it had more reasoning. That's the only reason I think it's better.
How fraudulent the Zenin clan actually was. Like, it's actually hilarious when you look at this. This clan prides itself off of cursed techniques and cursed energy. And the fact that all these grown-ass men got wiped off the map by a 16-year-old girl that didn't have a drop of that shit is hilarious. Their legacy is cooked. And all this could have been avoided if...
Yeah, in the future, man, in the future it's gonna look kind of crazy for him. Like, say 12 years ago, they're like, oh yeah, Maki. Well, I mean, they're gonna talk about in the streets. They're like, damn, Maki really wiped these niggas out. Man, they fucking trash. Oh my god, that was horrible. That was fries. Like, they're gonna talk shit, bro. Word around the street.
If they just listen to Naobito's will, but hey, they get hooked. And all this could have been avoided if they just listen to Naobito's will, but hey.
Hey, I'm gonna look that up. I don't want to make this video longer. Cause what was his will?
They can all have that conversation down there while they burning in hell. Also for the crime, not guilty. Them niggas had to go. Free Maki, nigga. So with that being
free Maki. What's
being
next?
said, hope y'all enjoyed. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and until next time.
Peace, man. Shout out Tj2dope, man. But yeah, that wasn't bad at all. I kind of fuck with that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yeah, Maki had to do what she had to do. I feel like it was reasoning. I mean, that's why I like that better than the Itachi one. You feel me? But other than that, yeah, that was a good episode. I fucked with that. I like the commentary that CJ did on this one. Like, the usual. You feel me? Like, he don't gotta do too much. He just being himself. Do what he do. But the commentary, you feel me? Yeah, he has good commentary. It'd be funny too. Yeah, shout out Tj2dope, dude. Yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. Y'all comment what I like about this video, what I like about his. You feel me? Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell to be notified about new video upload by me, your boy Tj2dope. And I love y'all. 2dope game. Thank y'all for the love and support. I'm out. Hey, Tj2dope out.